Hello, I am Bernardo Duran. Mm, This is Colombian education. Task 2, adopting a critical position toward bilingualism. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the statement. The statement highlights a critical problems in bilingual education, which include Colombia, where bilingualism, especially English-Spanish, is considered superior or of greater importance to bilingualism in other languages, such as indigenous and Creole. This preference has its roots in historical, cultural, and economic factors that have marginalized minority languages in their speakers. According to Mejia, 2006, this inequality increases cultural and linguistic hierarchies, which lead to indigenous and minority languages being left aside. Despite their cultural importance, this is mainly due to the fact that Spanish-English bilingualism is taught in traditional schools and is perceived as a way to advance both personality and professionality, while indigenous languages are not relevant and tend to be made invisible. This perspective raises important questions about language, policy, education, and social inequality. It suggests that the value placed on different languages can be influenced by factors such as economic status, social prestige, and historical context. Additionally, it highlights the potential for language-based discrimination and marginalization. From my point of view, a question why only one type of bilingualism is rewarded, ignoring the rich cultural heritage that minority languages entail. This approach not only limits the scope of bilingual education, but also neglects the value of linguistic diversity, which is essential to preserve cultural identities. Answering the question, bilingual education programs for majority language speakers in Colombia, especially those focus on Spanish English bilingualism, have been very important since they have provided better job opportunities and higher level for graduates in terms of promoting a more understanding and tolerant. As significant contribution can also be seen because exposing students to different cultures and perspective helps them appreciate cultural diversity and promote tolerance in them. By including these elements in the bilingual education study plans in Colombia, they are contributing to the creation of a more understanding and tolerant society beyond providing only economic advantages. Okay? For this to be carried out and considering Mejia's observation, it's important to promote intercultural competence. Programs must go beyond the acquisition of a language and focus on students being able to understand cultural differences, perspectives, and values. It's also necessary to incorporate indigenous and minority languages into these programs, as well as build bridges between communities to achieve intercultural exchange and collaboration between communities. All of these accompanied by critical thinking of the part of the student and allows them to question stereotypes, prejudice, and assumption between different linguistic groups. Colombian citizens will be able to communicate through English with international comparable standards. Sorry, this will contribute the uh, insertion of the country in the process of universal communication, the global economic and cultural openness. Thank you so much. That's all.